So I'll tighten that back section first, and again, I already have the Allen wrench pre-inserted. So I just pull that, and then I'll move up to the front one. And that one's fairly easy to get a hold of. To get the set wrench inserted into. Okay, so I've got that tight. So now we have the axle index, so it's against the fully down position, that is the air conditioning position, and the two doors are connected to it. So if we turn that out, so you'll see that the doors will now move up and down, and we'll put the motor on, which will hold this axle push. So now the doors are assembled. The next step will be to insert the motor into the end of the axle. In the kit, you got a snap connector, and with a 9-volt battery, you can index the motor in any position you want. How the motor fits onto the axle is not really critical, as long as the door movement is between the extents of the limit pin. So it doesn't matter if the motor is installed with the doors in a up position or down position. You just need to turn the motor until you get it in an alignment position where you can fit it onto that axle, and you have to move the doors to move the axle a little bit to get the alignment in place. So we'll put that back on and insert the motor. I'm not going to do the alignment right now, but it's a fairly simple step. Before we seal up the cut, you'll want to connect the motor back up and verify that the system is working and that it is pushing the doors up and down in response to the temperature knob. You may have to force a calibration routine to bring the motor back to life. The computer will actually shut that motor down when it detects a fault in the system. So the motor is not responding to the control, but it is working properly with a 9-volt battery. That's an indication you need to go through a calibration routine. You can do that by disconnecting the positive terminal on the main battery, and it helps to short that to ground to take out any capacity charge in the system. And then when you connect it back up again, it will force the calibration. The final step is going to be to reinsert the plastic insert. It's not as hard as it sounds like it should be, because it is aligned to that tongue and groove on the bottom, so you almost have a handle there that you can align it with. It's easy to do, and I'm going to make it look hard. Okay. So they'll come back in place, and you can either put the clip on the bottom here or the screw back in, and it actually has pretty good integrity just like that. One thing you can do if you want to improve the patch is to use a hot glue gun to tack weld, across some of the little openings up here. You could do that pretty easily to hold it in place, but you definitely want to come back and seal it with the metal duct tape that's provided. That's essentially all there is to the fix. It really turned out to be quite simple. The alignment of the piece you cut out is fairly easy to put back in, and the metal duct tape will provide the sealing and structural integrity to have the product work over the life of the Grand Cherokee. We have the product available both on eBay and on our website at www.HeaterTreater.net. Hope you want to come in with us and see that this is a really simple fix and something that virtually anyone can do for themselves instead of paying a fortune to the dealer. Thank you.